It's my audience. And here is my speech on why WNBA players should get paid more. The average salary of a WNBA player is the first topic, and why they should be paid more, because WNBA players' salary, the highest is $153,000 per season. The lowest paid player in the WNBA is less than $10,000 a year, and on average is $102,000. That sounds like a lot, but a lot of the women, they play this sport same as men, and men get paid way more. And let's look at that. Okay, we see the highest salary of one NBA player is around $54 million. Big difference from the highest paid player in the WNBA. The lowest is around $75,000, so they make about close to average of a WNBA player average salary, the lowest paid player in the WNBA. And on average, the average player in the NBA makes around $10 million per season. And like I say, compared to the WNBA, that's a big difference. And like I said, they basically play the same exact game that the women. And let's get into that as well. Both leagues have basically the same rules, but here are some of the difference between the rules and some of the things within the WNBA and the NBA. The NBA for now, they have 30 teams. WNBA, they only have 12 teams. That is a big difference. Players in the NBA, they play around about 12 minutes per quarter. Each quarter they play 12 minutes, which comes out to 48 minutes a night. In the WNBA, they only play 10-minute quarters, which is about 40 minutes a night. The WNBA require their women to finish college, which getting a college degree is a great thing for anyone. But the WNBA, they require that in order to enter the league. If you don't graduate college, then you have to be out of school for 4 years, out of high school for 4 years. But the NBA, their league age is 19 years of age. So that means if you graduate high school at 17, turning 18 years old, you're eligible 1 year after high school to enter the NBA. Those are some differences between the two leagues. Some of the things that they share that's the same in both leagues are each league has an Eastern and a Western conference, so they have 2 conferences per league. Both leagues follow their regular seasons up with the playoff. Both leagues also ends the playoffs with a winner from the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference to play in the finals, and whoever wins the finals is the champion, has the championship for the entire league. Why is this important? For bragging rights and other things. Now, some of the things within the leagues and everything that women has to endure as far as like having equal rights with sports and things like that, we're going to get into that as well on my next slide. Equal rights for women. The EAA of 1972 is a federal law. This law gives women athletes the right and equality and equal opportunity in sports. But it's not just sports. Women need the equal rights in life as well because of some of the things that they had to endure in life with not being treated right. Most women, they play in these big cities with a low cost of living that has a high cost of living that it's hard for them to provide for their families. So majority of them have to go overseas in the off season of the WNBA just to make a living, to help their families out, be able to pay for the things that they have here. And it's really not fair, but in all, women should be paid more because of the play. Because of the play, they play the same game that men. Like I told you before, and the average salary of the NBA player, an average NBA player can cover the entire WNBA league salary. And for me, that's just not fair. These women, they go out, they work hard, they do the same thing that men do. They sacrifice their time being away from their family just like men do, but they don't get the same equal opportunity and pay, and it's just not right. So this is my speech on why I believe that women should be paid more in the WNBA. Thank you. Any questions?